Hey, what's up guys? Malt here, and this is Aquila. Legal. That's right, legal. I really like saying that. Okay, well, from what I've seen, this is an RPG Maker game. Sounds like one. These are all RPG Maker sounds. And I guess it's supposed to be kind of Ace Attorney style, because it's a lawyer. That's all I know. Also, this is a single case. It's the first chapter. Apparently, there's a second chapter out as well. But let's see how we feel about the first chapter first. I'm just gonna do this all in one sitting. So let's see what the heck happens. It shouldn't be too long from what I've looked up in terms of length. It says it's anywhere from half an hour to an hour. So bzz, that's how we're starting off. Bzz. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Nina. Where are you? I'm Miller Defense and Law Offices, November 5th, 19. Yeah, this seems very Ace Attorney inspired. Why aren't you at the courthouse? Have you forgotten what day it is? Just give me a sec, would you? This is using default RPG Maker MV stuff, but looks pretty good. I'm still at the office. Last thing I remember, I was reviewing the case file. I guess I fell asleep. Never mind that. Get down here right now. I've got my hands full with the defendant. I can't mother you as well. Of all the times to fall asleep. How do I get to the courthouse? Why do you have an eye patch? You're just gonna not talk about that? I guess maybe that's like a... Am I see-through? I would swear that I'm see-through. Or is that just my hair shining? Being super extra shiny. Alright, well I can't look at my laptop. Great! What's over here? Nothing. Great. Okay, cool. No time for food. I need to get to the courthouse. What? What do I have a vending machine? Where? Am I in my office? Oh, I'm in my office right now. Right, that makes sense. No time for what? What if I need to use the bathroom? No time for that either. Alright. No time to take a shower. No time for anything. I gotta get to the courthouse. Exit is this way. Not even time to take a shower. Yeah, we already established that. Wow! They actually got the freaking mode 9 script for this. Nina Aquila. Well, look at that! Is that Google Street View? I think it is. Look at all these characters that we don't know anything about yet. All using the default... Yo, you know what? I'm kind of excited. I've never actually played something using the default assets. That looks so high. That's like super well done like this, especially. Look at that! That's me! Who's that? I don't know, but I guess he's the prosecutor. Oh my god, that's literally an actual video! Was that fake Godot? Dude, this is too high budget for me. This is too high budget for me. I don't know if I can handle this. Oh my god. Look at those graphics! Case 1, first flight. That was cool. That was actually cool. Alright. District Courthouse, Defendant Lobby C. November 5th, 9:24 a.m. Is that a... That's a default mage. That's a fantasy mage in my office. Miss Aquila! I just walked diagonally. Also, there's a crack in the wall. What the fuck? Your supervisor was here. And she seemed really mad. Nina! She kinda scares me. I don't know. I think the music might be custom, though. Anya, I got here as quickly as I could. You were supposed to be here an hour ago. I've had to arrange transportation for the defendant, and... Did you come via the gym or something? I ran here. Straight after you woke me up in the office. Is everything okay? Everything's fine. Nina's a real pro under pressure. Aren't you? Did she just get slapped? What the hell was that sound? Of course! Everything's gonna be fine! Alright, Phoenix Wright, female version. In any case, we'd better get to the courtroom. Meryl, the bailiff will come to collect you shortly. Just hang on for a couple more minutes. Oh, is she the defendant? The mage? Nina, one last thing. Attorney ID card? You've earned this. Finally, my own defense attorney ID. This is my first case, huh? Nina, are you... No, wait, Nina. Oh, wait, Nina's the main character. Who's that? What's her name again? I totally forgot her name already. You nervous? A little, I guess? I'll be there to help you out. This maybe wasn't the best start to your last supervised trial, but just remember, you're one of the brightest young lawyers I've ever supervised. Really? What? I can say nice things. Oh, what? I can say nice things. Just walk in, sit at your bench, and stay focused on your client's innocence. Now get going. I'll join you at the bench. I love Ace Attorney. I don't know if I've ever told you guys, but I've played every single Ace Attorney game, except for the great Ace Attorney ones that never got localized, which I might try to play, you know, via certain means at some point, since I don't think it's ever going to come here. But I've played like all 6 of the mainstream games and both of the investigation games. So I could say I really love Ace Attorney. They're really fun games to me. Okay. District Courthouse, Courtroom B, November 5th, 1932. I wish I would just do the typewriter thing now. I'm just like imagining how it normally does in Ace Attorney. It goes ch-ch-ch-ch. Anyways, just like Anya said, all I've got to do is head to my bench. It should be past the gallery and then on the left. All right, let's go to the right and just confuse everyone. La 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 la. La 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 la. Whoops, sorry. Oh, that's the wrong stair. Oh, sorry, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna... oh, God. Oh, no, this is not the right way. Oh, am I the judge? I'm definitely the judge. Actually, no, I'm not. Oh, God, I don't think I'm the judge. I think I'm supposed to go over here. Oh, I can sprint. Whee! For first try. First try. I'm glad they waited for me. There's a prosecutor. There's her. Who's the new guy? The prosecutor? That's Chad Hawk. What a fucking Chad, dude. They say he's a real prodigy, but a stickler for procedure. Okay, so he's Edgeworth. Don't get nervous. All rise for the Honorable Judge Tani. There she is. Please be seated. We are here today in observance of the case of Meryl Tid. I love these dynamic camera angles he's using a lot. Meryl Tidfield. Prosecutor Hawk, are you prepared for the case? As always, Your Honor. As always, Your Honor. Miss Aquila. Seriously, I've known him for... Oh, he's making fun of her. Okay, she's making fun. Miss Aquila! Yes, Your Honor? What did I tell you about staying focused? Now that I have your attention, I trust you have crafted a reasonable attempt at a defense? I'm ready if that's what you mean. Very well. They just cut me off. Mr. Hawk, please state the prosecution's case. Of course, Your Honor. Emergency services were called to the Greenacre camping grounds in the early hours of November 1st. A fire had broken out on the facility's main building, which spread to some of the smaller buildings. Meryl Tidfield was arrested, leaving the scene. The prosecution asserts that she started the fire to facilitate insurance fraud, and we intend to establish her motive for this through witness testimony. He seems pretty confident. He talks a good fight. Let's find out if he's got the chops. Order! Thank you, Mr. Hawk. Bailiff, please bring in the attendant. Defendant, can you please confirm your name and occupation? Why is she wearing that costume? Damned if I know. If a certain someone had gotten here earlier, they might have been able to fix that. Subtle. Miss Tidfield? Speak up! Mary Tidfield, Your Honor. So you do have a voice. Well, at least she got her name right. No, she didn't. She typoed it. I perform secretarial work at the camping grounds, and I assist with event planning, which is why you were there in the event on the evening in question. Ordinarily, yes, but that night I was actually there for a party. Also, I was on a date. What was that? I was on a date! I see. My report says that you were arrested after the building caught fire, hours after the party ended. Why were you still on the site at that time? I had to close up the site. But when I spotted the fire, I ran to get help. And that's when you were arrested? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, oops, that was a mistake. I accidentally held spacebar and apparently it skips everything. Not guilty. Oh, I guess he asked what you plea. Miss Tidfill, the court recognizes your plea. Prosecution, bring forth your first witness. Here we go. Huh? I know you've done this before, but as this is your last supervised trial, I'll fill you in one last time on how all this works, because the person playing the game needs to know how to play the game. Hawk's about to bring out a witness who will give a statement. Do I get to say objection and hold it and shit? Oh shit. I hope so. Listen to it and try to focus on the little details. You're looking for an inconsistency, a flaw of some kind that shows that the witness is either lying or just mistaken. Don't worry about memorizing the statement though, you'll be able to recap it afterward. Look for inconsistencies. Got it. Just like real life. Witness, please confirm your name and occupation. Who's this? Another default character. Jackie Mardson. Jackie Mardson, Your Honor. I work as a graphic designer for Rookery. Rookery, the corporation? Yes, ma'am. Please tell us how you came to be involved in this incident. Okay. Here we go. Witness testimony. Witness statement. There's no music for this? I saw Meryl leaving the campgrounds after the party while the building was on fire. If I'm honest, Meryl's always been a bit of an oddball. But as far as I could see, no one else was there. She must have started the fire. Why else would she be running around late at night dressed as a fire mage? Very well. Very well, Miss Aquila. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay, Nina, let's get this show on the road. Cross-examination. Now we get to the main event, cross-examination. You want to memorize how this works? You're good to go. You know what? Yeah, just tell me. How do we get a cross-examination again? I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Cross-examination is where we do our stuff. In a moment, you'll be able to review the witness's statement from before. If you split up the segment into segments, it'll be easier to work with. For each part of the statement, you can do several things. You can continue to move on to the next statement, go back to the previous. If you continue after the last one, it just goes back to the start, so don't worry about that. Okay, so it's literally the same. Press them. Yes, you can press. Let's hold it. You can press them for more information. Do that for every segment. Yeah, I always do that anyways. You can always open the main menu and save. Okay, great. Save frequently. Save the state of that. What? Moving on. I think you just brushed over something quite important there. Moving on. You can also review and present evidence, but we don't have any evidence right now. We'll come back to that later. So you get to go. You're going to do that. Fuck! I just got screwed by spamming the enter button because the default was to say, yes, please repeat yourself. I literally just got owled from Ocarina of Time. Great. And I'm going to probably do it again. If I don't... Okay, moving on. You can also... Yes. Are you good to go or do you want me... Let's go! Hold it! I saw Meryl... Hold it! She actually said it! I just realized she actually did a cut it and said it. Are you sure it was her? It was dark after all. Objection. Wait, why didn't I have a voice? He hasn't a voice. Objection! Really, Aquila? There was a building on fire nearby. There was more than enough light. I suppose he has a point. Yes, I'm quite certain. Also, if I'm honest, Meryl's always been a bit of an oddball. Give me a voice! Hold it! An oddball? Yeah, she's a bit weird. Bit of a stretch, though, to say she burned down a building. She just means that she's a bit of a nonconformist, Aquila. Just as I said, like I said, a bit weird. As far as I can see, no one else was there. How could you be certain? The campgrounds only have one exit, and I was there. Anyone else would have passed by me. Would have to have passed by me. She must have started the fire. That's pure conjecture. It's her opinion. The court recognizes that this is purely the witness's opinion. But there's one more thing. Why else would she be running around late at night dressed as the fire mage? Hold it! I thought she was arrested in the morning on November 1st. Well, it was the early hours around 3 a.m. Is this important? I think it is, but normally I would check the court record right now in an Ace Attorney game, but I don't know how to do that, so... I believe it is important. I agree. Witness, can you please add this to your testimony? I saw Officer Flatfoot arrest her at around 3 a.m. Okay, hold up. Let me do this real quick. I can literally show my... Examine your evidence, hit cancel to go back. Wait, I want to examine it. Proof my... Okay, so I still can't really... I can't really do anything. I gotta press it again. Because I don't have anything to, like, contradict this. I saw Officer Flatfoot arrest her around 3 a.m. Hold it! Wait, did I just say it? Did she just say it? And I just talked over it? Whoops. Jackie, you don't like Meryl very much, do you?
Objection.
The witness's likes and dislikes are not on a trial here. Sustained. Miss Aquila, please try to stay on topic. Your Honor, please humor me for a moment. Jackie, you made it very clear that you find Meryl's costume to be strange. It is strange. Really? I don't think it's strange at all. Miss Aquila, I warn you not to waste the court's time. Is this important? Yes. It's of vital importance, Your Honor. The defense asserts that Meryl's unusual outfit might seem strange at first glance, except on one night of the year where it would be considered normal. Halloween!
Objection.
The witness is arrested on November 1st. She has a cool voice. She was arrested at 3 a.m. after attending a Halloween party. Did you really think November 1st was the best argument? Your Honor, I assert that Meryl's attire was wholly appropriate on the night she was arrested. Yo, hell yeah, let's go with this music, yo. I see. I believe your logic is sound, Miss Aquila, and as the witness testimony seems to fixate on Meryl's costume, the defense moves that this testimony be considered unreliable. But she did start the fire. She's a freak, a pyromaniac. She really seems to hate Meryl for some reason. I best make note of that. Jackie hates Meryl. That's a fucking... That's evidence in this game? Okay, sure. Witness. Why? How is that an item? You will cease your outburst immediately. Mr. Hawk, do you have anything to add at this time? No. The prosecution moves on to call its next witness. Very well. Bring in your next witness. The prosecution calls Detective Randall Flatfoot to the stand. Hello again, hello again, Randy. How's your wife, little Ryan? They're both fine. Your Honor, though, Ryan is teething. What? Oh, poor thing. In truth, I haven't had much sleep for a few weeks. What's happening? Ahem. Your Honor, if I may. Oh. Yes, of course. How did you become involved in this, Detective? Well, it was something of a coincidence. I actually lived very near Greenacre Camping Grounds, so I saw the light from the fire from a distance. I ran to see what was going on, and in the process I jumped into Jackie Marsden and the defendant mid-confrontation. When I walked up, Jackie was accusing Meryl of setting fire to something. Sure enough, Meryl was carrying some fire lighting equipment. That fire lighting equipment sounds important. I should make note of that. There we go. Evidence. I arrested her on the spot. And how, may I ask, was the victim's demeanor when you did that? Whoa, whoa, hang on there.
Objection.
Your Honor, I find it in poor taste to microanalyze a client's conduct while she was being arrested. I agree, Your Honor. You do? He does? Your Honor, the prosecution has not charged the witness with resisting arrest. It would be inappropriate of us to consider her actions during the arrest as evidence. Quite right, quite right. This exchange shall be stricken from the records. Carry on, Detective Flatfoot. Yes, Your Honor. For convenience, I was placed in charge of the police investigation into the fire. What did you find? Firstly, I can confirm that Meryl Tidfield is indeed an employee of Greenacre Camping Grounds. She has worked for them for a number of years and is considered an exceptional employee. Cool. We also looked at the webpage for the campsite, and Meryl is visible in 2 photographs on the site. This one from last year, and this one from the party on the evening in question. Cool. So much evidence all of a sudden. If you want to view those pictures again, you can do so when we cross-examine. Yeah, I know. I can see an important difference between them. I didn't look at them properly. Also, we found something else. I can already guess what he's going to say here. Greenacre Camping Grounds was circling bankruptcy. Being clear, this is speculation, but an intentional fire to defraud an insurer would be one way out of that situation. Of course, we have no conclusive proof of that at present. Don't forget the last part, Detective. Ah, the last. Oh, right! A detailed forensic analysis will take a few weeks. But we can already be sure the fire was deliberate, so not a gas leak, electrical fault, or lightning strike. Thank you, Detective. Very succinct. Are you prepared to make a formal statement? Ready and willing, Your Honor. Witness statement. I came over to the site after seeing the signs of fire from a distance. When I arrived, Jackie and Meryl were arguing. The main building and some of the smaller buildings were already ablaze. Meryl was carrying some campground stuff, including fire lighting equipment. I can't think of another reason why she'd have it, other than to start a fire. Very well, Miss Aquila. You may begin your cross-examination. There must be another reason she'd have that equipment. Cross-examination. Well, I know that last witness, pressing them for more information to the trick. This time, though, I think we're going to need to present some evidence. Do you want me to remind you how to do that? I know what I'm doing. It's exactly like Ace Attorney. Oh, I have a bunch of penalties on the left side. You see those blue things? I think that's how many wrong assumptions I can make. But I can always press infinitely as far as I know. Let me save. This is great, by the way. I'm enjoying this a lot. They've done a good job basically following the Ace Attorney protocol here. Anyways, oh shit, I didn't mean to press that. How'd I go back? Okay, so let's do this. Hold it! You just happen to be passing by? It's near my home, so there's also a cop bar nearby that I frequent. They do these amazing chicken wings and... Stay on target, detective. Yes, sir! I'm gonna have to ask him later about those chicken wings. When I arrived, Jackie and Meryl were arguing. It was around 3 a.m. Hold it! What were they arguing about? In truth, I'm not sure. They stopped talking as I approached. Okay, great. The main building and some of the smaller buildings were already ablaze. Hold it! How bad was it? Pretty bad. We were upwind though, so it seemed safe. I called the fire department right away. They turned up quickly. Meryl was carrying some campground stuff, including fire lighting equipment. Hold it! Stuff? General campsite stuff. Tent pegs, a mallet, bag of collected trash. You know, stuff. Can't think of another reason why she'd have it other than to start a fire. Hold it! Perhaps she found it just before she met you?
Objection!
It was a specialized fire lighting equipment, Aquila. No one would just leave it lying around. You've got an answer for everything, don't you, Chad? Still, he's right, I guess. There must be another reason why she was carrying that equipment. Check your evidence. Shut it. I'll do what I want. Alright, let me see. I'm going to think about checking my evidence real quick. So I'm going to open the menu, check my evidence. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, so yep. Fire lighting equipment. Meryl was carrying this. It's used to light fires. True. Jackie hates Meryl. I'm not sure why, but Jackie seems to hate Meryl. That's probably useful at some point. Alright, so here are the pictures I got. Eye patch is useless. So what's happening here? Oh. She uses the fire lighting equipment to start a campfire. So this is the one I need to use. Jackie's coupled with Travis. Okay. And then Travis is hanging out with Meryl. And then Jackie is all jealous now. Whoever the fuck Travis is. I'm guessing. You see, look, Travis, they're totally together. But then now he seems interested in her. So which makes Jackie hate Meryl. I've figured it all out, everybody. I'm a master lawyer. Anyways, I just need to object to, there's nothing else that he could use the fire starting equipment for. Are you guys ready for some amazing, amazing deduction powers? Check this out.
Objection!
Oh, she's British. At least she sounded British. The music stopped! Detective, do you carry a firearm? Yes, I do. Department Standard Issue 225er. Do you consider that a dangerous object?
Objection!
Your Honor, the witness has a legal right to carry a firearm and is compelled to do so by his profession. Thank you, Mr. Hawk. What? What's your point, Aquila? In some situations, a person carrying a firearm would be considered dangerous. However, we trust the detective here because he is in a profession where he makes use of firearms. Skip to the end, Miss Aquila. Gladly, Your Honor. My client is a long-serving employee of a camping ground, a place that traditionally permits campfires. In fact, you can see her tending to a fire in this very photograph. Oh, the defensor is right. Did I leave the stove on? Did someone just say, did I leave the stove? I didn't even... I should read that next time. I didn't know I was going to auto-advance. Order. Order in the court. Mr. Hawk, can you offer an explanation for this inconsistency? No, Your Honor. Your Honor, as the detective's testimony was based around it being strange for Merrill to be carrying that equipment, the defense moves that this testimony be considered superfluous to the case. Do I say that correctly? Superfluous to this case? I'm obliged to agree, Miss Aquila. I see no alternative but to ask you to relinquish the stand. Randy. Always a pleasure, Judge Tani. I'm just gonna walk away. Am I imagining things or flood from the judge? No, you're not imagining things. Apparently he was a bit of a heartbreaker in his day. What's that? Oh, nothing important. Alright, I'm just gonna walk away now. I trust you have another witness, Mr. Hawk? I do. Then let's keep this moving. Bring your third witness. Witness, please confirm your name and occupation. Hey, it's Travis Bright, baby! Travis Bright, lead singer and frontman of Tyrannosaurus Rex. I assume that's supposed to be some sort of musical group. You don't get out much, do you, Tani? I don't listen to crap. Ooh! Talk about taking no prisoners. You got directions to the nearest burn ward? Now, Mr. Bright, I would have you refer to me as Your Honor. What's that? Yes, Your Honor. Still can't argue with the results. If I may, Mr. Bright. Not so bright, are you, Mr. Bright? Your friend Meryl was arrested, and so in her case, I understand. But why are you still wearing that ridiculous outfit? Oh, this? This is what I was wearing when I was at the scene. I thought it was customary to wear the same clothes for the hearing. Customary where? Cloud Cuckoo Land? Fine. With that established, can you please explain how you came to be involved in this incident? Of course. Meryl, Jackie, and I have known each other since grade school. The Green Acre Halloween party has become a bit of a tradition. This is our 5th time attending. We dress as characters from our favorite video game from when we were kids, Dragon Fantasy V. I always thought Dragon Fantasy IV was the better one. They lost their charm when the series went 3D. I always preferred 7. Casuals. Clearly 3 is superior. True. It's all about 3, you know what I'm saying? Carry on, Mr. Bright. Early in the evening, I met up with Jackie for a quick smoke before the party. Jackie smokes? Not that much. I guess you'd call us social smokers. Though she'd kill me for bringing that up. She doesn't like people to know. I tend to vape. Of course you do. So you met up with her before the party? Yep, good for her too. She didn't have a light, so she had to borrow my lighter. In fact, she hasn't given it back yet. It was a promo item from my band's last tour. Has our logo stamped on the side. Best to make note of that. Mr. Bright, please just proceed to... Please just proceed to giving your formal statement to the court. Fine, fine. Witness statement. This is the 5th time the 3 of us have attended the Green Acre Halloween party. Jackie, Meryl, and I have just been friends since grade school. So anyway, at midnight, Meryl had to move off to start cleaning up the site. It's part of her job. I thought I'd go for another smoke with Jackie while we waited for her. But I couldn't find Jackie anywhere. And I lost track of Meryl, too. In the end, I just left. I got home around 1 a.m. So did you really cause the fire by smoking? Is that what the fucking... Oh my god. Is that what happened here? Is that what happened here, dude? Very well. Miss Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. He seems quite cavalier about this relationship with Meryl and Jackie. That's probably where I should start. Cross-examination! This is the 5th time the 3 of us have attended the Green Acre Halloween party. Hold it! You like it that much? Sure do. I'm hoping Tyrannosaurus can headline the event next year. He likes the event. End of story. Hawk, there's being expedient and there's being just being rude. Meryl and I have just been friends since grade school. Same for Jackie and I. Hold it! How did you meet? Well, it's a long story involving some homework, pineapple, and a huge badger. This is really relevant? I suppose not. Let him talk about the badger, Hawk! So anyway, at midnight, Meryl had to move off to start cleaning up the site. It's part of her job, you know. Hold it! You didn't ask if she needed help. Of course I did. I'm not a complete jerk, you know? But she insisted. She said something about how she wasn't allowed to let party attendees into the site storage units. Guess that makes sense. It's private property after all. I had to go for another smoke with Jackie while we waited for her. Hold it! A social smoke? Something like that, yeah. But I couldn't find Jackie anywhere. And I lost track of Meryl, too. Hold it! You lost track of them? The camping grounds are dark. Plus, there are, like, trees and stuff. It's quite a big place. I suppose that's fair. It was only, it was midnight after all. In the end, I just left. I got home around 1 a.m. Hold it! You just left without seeing your friends? I did look for them for about 20 minutes. Still, the party was over, and we all live in different directions anyway. Something's not right about the way he refers to Jackie and Meryl. Do you have any evidence which gives a better idea of their relationship? I do. I think. Well, let me check my evidence first, but hold on. Let me get to that relationship thing. Have been just friends since grade school, and same for Jackie and I. Okay. Evidence/save. What? Why did this change to evidence/save instead of open menu? Is that just an oversight? Alright, let me just save real quick. Okay. Evidence. Travis's letter. Belongs to Travis, but he loaned it to Jackie during the party. It seems bears the Tyrannosaurus logo. Cool. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is it right here. A couple with Travis. And Meryl's couple with Travis here instead. Okay, let's see what happens. Meryl and I have just been friends since grade school, same for Jackie and I. Did I pick the right spot? Could it just be either of these?
Objection.
This photo, I thought I screwed up because there was no music change. This photo tells a different story, Mr. Bright. Fine, fine. Jackie and I dated last year for a few weeks. It didn't work out. You never told me that. Why didn't you... Defendant, please restrain yourself. Carry on, Mr. Bright. Lately, Meryl and I had started growing started to grow a bit closer. And Jackie was fine with this? I mean, she never said she had a problem. Just how dense is this guy? Well, anyway, when it got late around 11 p.m., Meryl and I crept off for some alone time. I didn't see Jackie after that. I see. Your Honor, the defense requests that this information be added to his testimony. Very well, witness. Please add this to your testimony. I know what to do. Lately, Meryl and I have grown closer, but Jackie seemed fine with it. Wait, is this what he wanted to add? Oh, God. Meryl and I have grown closer, but Jackie seemed fine with it. I didn't say hold it. Literally unplayable. This is literally unplayable. You sure about that? She's never said anything, and she can be pretty assertive when she wants to be. Why? Did she say something? Did she? I'll need to think about it. Yeah, she said that Jackie seemed fine with it. Okay, can I really present that Jackie hates Meryl as evidence here? My perfect record is going to be ruined if it's wrong.
Objection!
Okay, I think that was a good one to do. You may not be aware of it, Mr. Bright, but Jackie hates Meryl. How am I going to use this as actual evidence, though? Because there's no actual physical proof here. Let's find out. Seriously? Yes! Everyone said yes. Okay, that's the proof, I guess. Whoa. Be that as it may. Ms. Aquila, as further discussion on this area, good use of this court's time. The witness left the scene long before the event, and I'm unsure if he can offer any more. Insight. I don't like it, but I can't see any other line of questioning. Not every witness is going to be helpful. Still, maybe he gave us more than we realized. I doubt it. I concur, Your Honor. We can move on. Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Hawk? While that short diversion into the love lives of these three people was informative, none of that changed the facts of this case. Mr. Bright's testimony ends just after midnight. That still leaves Meryl Tidfield near the building with firelighting equipment and a proposed motive for the crime. But I didn't start the fire. Please listen to me. I would never do such an awful thing. Miss Tidfield, please control yourself. You better think of something, Nina, and fast. But Hawk's right. Bright's statement was no help at all. Trust in your client's innocence. If Meryl's innocent, then Hawk's case is just a theory, constructed to fit the facts. The only way to beat him is to come up with a better theory. Think. Another theory. What do we really know? Mr. Bright was with Meryl, but she broke off to clean up just after midnight. Bright then went home about 20 minutes later. Then in the next 3 hours, someone started a fire. Mr. Bright had gone home, but Meryl and Jackie were still at the camping grounds. Wait. Could it be? Miss Aquila, does the defense have anything to add before I pass judgment? Yes, there is something else. Yes, Your Honor. I think we've missed something very important here, Mr. Hawk. You claim my client is guilty because she was present at the scene. Yes. And had a motive to start the fire? Yes. Wait. What's your point, Aquila? Perhaps you didn't look closely enough at your own witnesses. What? Order! Order in the court! Miss Aquila, are you seriously suggesting that someone else could be responsible for the fire? I am, yes. I don't believe Meryl started the fire. I believe it was... Jackie Marsden. Fuck. Jackie Marsden, the witness? If I may, Your Honor, Jackie was present at the scene. Wait. Jackie's whereabouts between midnight and 3 a.m. are unknown. Wait. And it's obvious Jackie hates Meryl Tidfield and wanted to sabotage her date with Travis. What? I mean, wait. That's a wait. Don't break down already. I haven't done anything yet. I won't stand by while you say such mean-spirited things. What sort of person do you think I am? Your Honor. Yes? I want to testify again.
Objection.
Judge Tanya, I must protest. You forget yourself, Mr. Hawk. The rules in this scenario are quite clear. The witness may testify if she wishes to do so. Yes, ma'am. Them's the rules. Chad. Got him. Witness statement. How dare you accuse me of wrongdoing? I waited at the entrance to the campgrounds for hours. Well, that was short. Statements made under emotional stress usually are. Very well, Miss Aquila. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay, Nina. Time to knock this one out of the park. Is there going to be epic music? It's the same music. How dare you accuse me of wrongdoing? Jackie, we've been friends for years. Why are you doing this? Your Honor. Miss Tidfield, please remain quiet during the cross-examination. Just hang on, Meryl. We'll straighten this out. I waited at the entrance to the campgrounds for hours.
Hold it.
She said hold it this time. Why does she only sometimes say it? I think it's like a bug. Jackie, there's something which has been bothering me about all this. Why were you there? What? The party was over at midnight, according to Travis.
Objection.
The witness is not on trial. There could be many reasons why she could wait around. For 3 hours? That just means Meryl had plenty of time to set the building on fire. She's clearly guilty. She was rooting around in the main building for ages before I caught her. So she was just in the main... She wasn't... Drill down far enough, you always hit the pay dirt. And I think you just drilled into the real Jackie Marsden. Witness, are you suggesting you saw my client inside the building before the fire? You didn't. You wouldn't. So what if I did? You said you waited by the exit of the camping grounds for ages. Why then didn't you check if your friend was okay once the fire started? You did it. Just because you were jealous? You started the fire while I was inside. Don't be ridiculous. After all, you are the only one with the fire lighting equipment. How would I have started a fire? She's right, unless... Wait, did she have a way to start the fire? Yes, she did. Miss Aquila, I'm gonna need you to present proof that Miss Marsden could have started the fire. Loaned it to Jackie during the party. Ooh, you're going down. Let's go. Jackie, you did have a source of ignition with you. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. You got it from Travis Bright earlier that evening. And you instructed him not to tell anyone about it. No. And judging from your reaction, I'm willing to bet that you still have it right now in this very room. You can't possibly... I mean... Sorry, wrong, Miss Aquila. We'll see about that. Detective Flatfoot? Yes, Your Honor. I will submit the paperwork later. Perform a stop and search on this woman immediately. Mr. Hawk, do it. Hey, stop! Cease struggling, Miss Marsden, or I will hold you in contempt of court. I don't think that's allowed. Well, just a few items, Your Honor. A set of keys, a smartphone, and one lighter, which appears to bear some sort of design. Well, don't keep us in suspense. What's the design? Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have my glasses with me. Mr. Hawk, don't just stand there. It's like a dinosaur. And a guitar. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Miss Marsden! Is she okay? Oh wow, she actually fainted. What a breakdown. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to enter a statement into the record in light of recent events. Go ahead. The prosecutor's office has taken Jackie Marsden into custody. We plan to charge her with arson and with intent to murder, or at the very least, reckless endangerment. Thank you, Mr. Hawk. We will have to wait for that trial to truly close this matter. However, Ms. Aquila's defense has made one thing quite clear. The prosecution's case against Meryl Tidfield does not stand up to scrutiny. Therefore, on the sole charge of arson, I pronounce the defendant, do it, not guilty. Okay, or just yell it, not guilty! Yay! District Courthouse Defendant Lobby C, November 5th, 11:14 a.m. Well done! How do you feel? Like... I feel like I'm about to throw up. Good. What? That's just the adrenaline. You'll be fine in an hour. How can you be so upbeat? We just came within an inch of losing. Meryl Tidfield could have gone to jail over a false accusation. You want to know a secret, Nina? Something they don't tell you in law school? It's always like this. More often than not, a case will go right down to the wire. But you have to keep pushing, keep up the pressure, and have faith in your client's innocence even when no one else does. That's what you did today. And that's why I think you're going to be a great defense attorney. Thanks, Anya. You're really amazing. Yeah, I know. Now put on your best smile and Now put on your best smile. I think I hear Meryl just outside. La 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 la. Thank you. Thank you so much. To tell you the truth, I got really worried a few times during the trial. But you were incredible. You never lost your cool even for a second. Like a swan, believe me. It's my job, Miss Tidfield. I'm a defense attorney. Oh, don't be so modest, Miss Aquila. You are a bona fide legal eagle. Legal eagle! Is that a real term? Or is that just in this game? She really is. Gotta admit, I kinda like the sound of that. Babe, you're here. Oh, Travis. We should probably give him a moment. Not in your life. I want to see how this goes. Meryl, babe, I'm so happy you're okay. Let's go out to celebrate. I mean, my band has a gig later, but we can fit it around. Why didn't you tell me that you and Jackie dated last year? I mean, if she had a problem, I thought she would just out and say. You should have at least mentioned it to her. Babe, and stop calling me that! Travis, I'm going for a celebratory drink with Nina and Anya. We are? Looks like it. Then what am I supposed to do? You can start by apologizing to Jackie. Grumble, grumble. I screwed this up, huh? No, Travis, you didn't. Not really. Jackie did what Jackie did when she chose to set fire to that building. Still, you seem like a decent guy. Go talk to her. You'll feel better afterward, I'm sure. Cool. Cool. I'm out. Laters. I'm sorry you two had to see that. It's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it. Awkward. So, drinks? Sounds like a plan. Not even lunchtime. It's quitting time somewhere, right? Let's get some mimosas. Go sign yourself out, Meryl. We'll meet you out front. You did well today, Nina, even after the rocky start. So lighten up. A good attorney learns from their defeats. But a great attorney also makes time to celebrate their victories. Each case is a fresh start with a new client and a new chance to help someone who needs it. And sometimes, maybe just a couple of times in your career, it's a chance to put put right something that's gone wrong. Remember that, okay? I'll see you outside. The rest of the day, if I'm honest, is a bit of a blur. However, I did my best to burn Anya's evidence into my memory. Part of me felt that it would be important someday. Is Anya gonna... Okay, this is a hint to... So I'm wondering, is there gonna be an investigation part to the game like an Ace Attorney, like starting from Chapter 2? Because that'd be fucking sweet. This guy looks very mysterious, though. Jackie Marsden. From the Clink. That's gonna cost you extra, but yeah, I can take care of her. What's your timetable? Yep, within 2 weeks? No problem. She won't have time to blab. Another one? Who? The defense attorney? No. Never mind why. That's my business. That's my business, and plus, the papers say she's a bit of a rising star. Too rich for my blood. Too high profile. Anya Miller? Her supervisor? Yeah, it can be arranged. I'm thinking poison. What's that? You want her alive? I see. It'll be difficult, sure, but I like a challenge. What? What does that say? Does that say to be continued, but in Japanese? Next time on Nina Aquila Legal Eagle. So are they trying to plot twist from Ace Attorney? Because in Ace Attorney, the advisor just dies immediately. She's not going to die in this one too, right? Oh no, she's going to be an actual guilt. She's going to look like the person who killed Marsden. I didn't do it. You need to stop running, Anya. I didn't shoot her. I didn't. I believe you. And half of the department's combing the docks for you. You have to let me take you in. Drop the gun, Anya. Yeah, that's a huge-ass gun. That's a huge throw you just did there, too. Anya Miller, I'm placing you under arrest. I am not wearing this. Oh, come on, Nina. It's in your contract. Remember the direct-to-viewer segment at the end of each episode, case? I don't care. I'm not wearing a leotard. What it's like from Gunbuster? Is that a thing that they can't reference because of copyright? You like that. I do. I do like that. Great. Don't forget the ears and the tail. So what? Is there just like fan service at the end of each episode? The what now? The ears I get, but what are the wings about? Aquila channel. Hello. Yeah, it looks like it's exactly what I just said it was. Welcome to Aquila channel, a special viewer-facing segment where we talk to you, the viewer, player. I feel ridiculous. I'm a lawyer, not a... Wait, hold on. A person in charge of a gaming table. I see. That makes sense. Hush, Nina. In this segment, normally we talk about the legal ideas and pop culture references from each episode. Oh, I get to talk about legal stuff. Okay, so... Hold up, Nina. This episode, we have a much more important thing to talk about. If you say so. This was just the first case of Nina Aquila, Legal Eagle, and it was really just a tutorial. If you're here, that means you've just played it. Hey, how do they know? How are you doing that thing with your mouth? Oh, is she doing like a cat thing? Did I miss it? If you enjoyed it and you want to go on to the next case, you can find out more on the itch.io page. Check it out. These adventures are just starting. This is just the first step. Although we don't exactly have the best sets, and our props are all hand-me-downs. Yeah, they're all default show. Now, I think there's a stain on this bunny girl. There's a stain on this bunny girl outfit. Okay, enough about that. Also, if you enjoyed this game, we just ask one more favor. You want me to rate you? Tell people. I will. I'm definitely telling all the people who are watching this. We already have ambitious plans for a number of cases, each of which will be much bigger than this one. Features will include Exploring crime scenes, yes! Speaking of witnesses. Okay, that's what we already have. Mini games. I don't really like mini games. I'll be honest. A city overworld. Oh wow! And me! Who the fuck are you? Who is he? We'll talk later. So if you like this first taste of Nina Aquila Legal, we like to call our fans nailers. Okay. We do not like that. Anyways, if you like what you've seen, tell your friends. And see you soon in Nina Aquila Legal Eagle Case 2. Broken Wings. Hey, Anya. Hey, we still get paid, right? We still get paid, right? Because if I have to wear these ears again, wait till we're clear. What kind of actor are you? So, okay. There's chapter 1. I really enjoyed it. I liked their take on the whole Ace Attorney thing. And I'm pretty sure from what I checked last that chapter 2 is already out. And you know what? I'm in. I'm down to play chapter 2 at some point. I don't know when I'll do that, but probably soon. Might as well. Nina Aquila Legal Eagle. Legal Eagle. How did you like it? Did you enjoy this? Did you enjoy watching this? I mean, it's a very visual novel-esque game, which will probably be more exploratory in the future chapters. So I'm going to be curious to see how chapter 2 looks. I'm sure you guys might be as well, especially if you enjoyed this. If you guys are Ace Attorney fans, or just not even Ace Attorney fans, just kind of like the game, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought. And if you liked the video, please leave a like down below. It helps me a lot. But yeah, as I've already said, I really enjoyed this game. It was fun. I found it pretty funny. Good humor. They're doing a good job. Makes me kind of want to try my own take on that, but you know, I want to try my own take on a lot of things. I just don't do anything. So yeah. Anyways, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!